One sip, everybody knows the rules.
I'm really proud of this build.
I'm not even gonna lie, I really hope Saban's got a hell of a life insurance policy on you, because
today is finally the day. This has been 3 years in the making. So I have been building this Nova for 3 years. Dropped it off. It was like actually in pretty decent shape when I bought it, but I really just wanted to do like a full frame off restoration. And we are literally seconds away from pulling into this, to my guy's spot, Chromefish Customs. Jacob does an incredible job with my cars. I wanted to come here. The car is going to get delivered tomorrow afternoon, but I wanted to come here because I have 3 of my cars here getting built. So I have my Nova, which is done. I have my Charger, which is like 85% done. And then I have my Mustang, which we literally just dropped off. I just bought a Mustang, a 65 Fastback 5.0 Coyote Supercharged swap that we're building. So I wanted to come so you guys can kind of see all 3 and then let Jacob kind of explain what he did with these cars and kind of talk about the power. I'll probably end up taking it tomorrow afternoon over to the guy who actually built the motor for the Nova. The Nova is over 1,000 horsepower. I'm not exactly sure like what the specific horsepower is, but I think it's like right around 1,100 horsepower to the wheels. So I want to dyno it tomorrow. So ideally tomorrow afternoon we'll shoot back over here. And we will dyno the Nova, and then he can really explain the motor on the Nova, because the motor on the Nova was a very, very intricate build. Lots of like custom stuff was done there, and I don't want to fuck it up honestly by saying anything wrong. So we're literally pulling in right now. We'll take a look at these, then we're going to the office, and after today is the last call, I believe, of the process, like the last big deal call. So I've been in a process for investment bankers, for Raw Nutrition, for and Bum Energy. So we've been going, I've hired the investment bankers over a year ago. We've been going through this process now for a full year. We picked our top 2 candidates that we wanted to do the deal with, and we finalized that down to pretty much 1 candidate or 2 candidates, actually, I think 2 candidates. And their bids are due, final bids are due. So due diligence is finally over after today, which for me is like literally the most amazing thing, because for the last year, I feel like I've had 2 full-time jobs. So not just the day-to-day operations of obviously Raw and all of my other companies, but also dealing with the investment bank and the buyers and doing all of the due diligence and hiring, you know, quality of earnings groups and outside CFOs, and it was just been a fucking process. So glad that's over. So I'll take you guys down that little bit today, show you guys what's going on there. And I'm just overly excited. You know, 2025 is looking to be a fucking amazing year. So yeah, here we are. Let's go check these cars out. Yeah.
he was like, bro, just want to let you know I'm thankful for knowing that I'm your pain in the ass, and I'm thankful for that. Exactly, at least you know. Yeah, so that's what he's currently doing, is he's literally adjusting everything up about an inch. We're trying to go for, we're again trying to go as little increments as possible. So we're down to that. We've got to put the front bumper back on, adjust the hood the best we can. Again, he gets done there for a second. We'll pull this down a little bit so you can leave. You haven't even seen the custom hood.
No,
Chris literally built the hood from scratch.
Yeah.
Out of an old Nova hood, literally built it 100% from scratch. So
we can get like a little bit of a walk around.
Yeah, of course. 100% one-off hood.
Yeah.
Go for it. 100% one-off hood. No one else will have this hood ever. So Chris literally took a factory 72 hood, cut it, raised it, re-welded everything, and then put it all back together. Because again, you didn't want a cowl hood, right? No cowl hoods. With cowl hoods, we don't like them. So literally completely custom hood. So okay, this is what Iggy and Coco just got done. This is what we're
Yeah, get some of the interior. Obviously tomorrow it'll look much better.
Oh yeah, it's dirty as hell right now. So yeah, we got a detailer coming tomorrow at noon. We're working on getting everything we couldn't done.
What's that little silver thing?
Probably a transmission release by the guys. The little silver thing on the shifter. It's right in front of the shifter.
Yeah, that's for putting reverse.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll give you a tutorial on driving.
Yeah. There's my Mustang.
Mustang. Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I haven't seen this yet either. Oh my god. 112, 2 amps running everything. I don't know if you saw in the center console, you put 2 6.5s in there.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, there's 2 6.5s in the center console as well. Down by the kicker.
Sweet. I love it.
Alright, so let's go look at the Mustang real quick.
So this is the one we literally just bought.
Just bought Thursday.
Thursday. So explain your vision with this.
So this is going to same concept. Whole new suspension underneath of it so we can fit bigger wheels, huge motor. The whole tower's getting completely taken out of this thing, and we're going to shove, and I'll show you the motor.
Wow, the interior is crazy.
Bro, yeah, so that's the thing. Look at this thing. Mike, you want to pop the hood on it? So,
that's all original, right?
All original, dude. And this is what I was going to talk to you about. Like, there's some little things I want to keep.
Dude, I want to save as much of that as I can.
Look at this, dude.
Yeah, no, for
see
sure.
the ponies on the seat?
For sure.
Bro, like, it was funny. I drove it around this morning, and we were laughing because I'm just kind of screwing with everything as I'm driving. Bro, lights work, wipers work. I mean, this literally is a running, driving car.
If we could save like all of the seat and just reupholster it identical.
That's what we're doing.
The doors identical.
Well, I don't want to do the doors identical. I want to do custom doors, panels. Keep the retro feel, but let's go with the modernizing, just like we did on the Charger door panels.
Okay.
Bro, like let's do some fun with it.
Okay.
So I already talked to Coco. He's already on board.
Are you going to do the Shelby kit on this or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to spend a lot more money and do it, we can, but I wouldn't. I would leave it alone.
I think it's like the Shelby kit is so played out, man.
I agree with that 100%, and he's going to agree with that 100%.
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Like, I'd rather just do like little touches that make
Exactly.
it like, unique.
100%.
Shelby kit and yellow Norton kit, both are played out.
Yeah,
I agree.
and we're getting, as you say, played out. We're literally getting ready to do one.
Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan.
I mean, you already have 2 cars that are being built that are going to stop a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be number 3 that every Ford fanatic's going to go,
No, I agree.
okay, I can get on board.
Bro, and you're literally, like I said, you're literally driving Mike nuts with this thing because we're going to cut it apart and completely rebuild this car from the ground up. It's custom. Don't worry about that.
It's so crazy how
custom,
much
yes.
cars are built. Like,
I know.
A new car, if you were to look at this shit on a new car 50 years from now, it would be gone.
Yeah, dude.
Disintegrate.
Absolutely. And from what we can tell, dude, this car, other than having a cheap quickie paint job thrown on it, it's fairly unmolested.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's a 100% original car for the most part. Fucking car, the motor fires right up, sounds like a freaking just crazy quiet, everything's good. But this is what we're gonna do. All of this is getting cut out. All the pillars, everything, all that's getting ripped out. We're putting all new suspension in. And if you want to go show
show the motor.
what we're gonna go do with this thing.
The color theme for this car is black with like the Ferrari yellow stitching. So if you look at the seats, like
You can do it.
you'll see like the door panel, it's all custom like diamond stitch, all yellow. So it's this car's black yellow, and then you guys can look at the motor. Motor in this is the most horsepower out of any motor.
So this is supposed to be right at 1450 at the crank. I think like around 1180 to the wheel. Some tuning and stuff will need to be done to make all that, but it's going to be insanely nasty. Like it's going to be just dumb, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, not gonna be able to even use that word.
I'm not even gonna lie. I really hope Sammy's got a hell of a life insurance policy on you. Because
thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, brother. So that's the whole thing. But this thing is nasty. This is why we didn't want to change this black, by the way.
Yeah, it looks good.
Bro, yeah. I mean, you got the silver from the raw pop. This, all the little brackets and stuff. You gotta have that little pop over there.
So what motor is this? It's just an LSX.
It's an LSX. LSX, yes.
With the 427 LSX.
With a dark block, yeah.
Gotta go.
So we got black and yellow theme on this.
And then now go into the Charger, which is here. We're at like 80% done with this. What motor is this?
440. Original 440 in the car. Built up to about 650, 700 horsepower. This is going to be my favorite motor that we're doing just because it's going to have the traditional muscle car feel, sound, all that nasty stuff. But this thing is completely being built by us 100%. The interior, again, all the interior's out right now. Again, you can sitting actually over there under blankets. We go over and look at it in a minute. But we had to pull it all out. Again, the annoying part of it, you build everything, you put everything together, but then you got to pull it all back out to put the wiring in, do all the stuff, all that, and so forth.
I mean, the headliner still has it.
Yeah, the headliner's still
So
in
look
it.
at the headliner, and you'll take a look at that. Let's go to the seats though, so I can tell the story about how we made them.
Okay. That goes 45 miles an hour.
You're telling me I'm stupid with that car.
I didn't tell you you're stupid. I said, hey, I gotta get life insurance policy, bro.
All right, so the reason that we did this is one, I wanted to do, well actually I think it was your idea, right,
Yes.
Jacob, to do the black and red?
Yes.
So the black and red, these are original Charger frames for the seats.
100%.
And then what I did was I took a picture of the inside of the Pista,
Yep.
and the Pista interior is very similar to this, where it has like this red leather stripe up the middle, has the Alcantara on the sides of it, but I love that interior, but I also wanted to bring like the classic car feel to it. So basically what we did is we just put diamond stitching around that and used all the original seats and frame, which were actually ridiculously dumb expensive. To
About $4,000, yeah, stupid money,
yeah,
dumb
but
money.
like it looks so good in the car. Like it looks absolutely insane. So that's kind of like the idea behind this. So now we have the Nova, which is black with yellow accents. The Charger will be black with red accents.
So what's
and
the
then,
Mustang gonna be?
I don't know.
Black and blue?
I think black and black.
Black and black?
All black.
Not painting that Mustang black.
Yes, I am. What color do you want me to paint it? What color?
Anything but black in the room.
I wasn't gonna paint it the room, so you don't have to worry about that.
I told you, bro. He's so mad about fucking with it.
So we got the center console from TMI. It's not bad. It's just
it's not bad at all.
Really, what I wanted in the car, and we put the. If you look at the car now, we actually have the double din built into the center console,
yes,
which has Apple CarPlay and everything in it. So when we got it from TMI, he actually called me. He's like, "Bro, I'm not putting this in the car." Yeah. I also believe we had to raise the transmission.
Yes, exactly.
So we had
to
custom build the tunnel, which didn't fit underneath that center console, so it wasn't going to work no matter what. But I also didn't want to put something in it that I was kind of like, I don't really like the chrome accent on it either, so I'm glad we dumped it.
And again, for the fraction of the price and keeping the money local, why not? Dude, your whole suspension in this car is all brand new up front, so everything's brand new.
These are so big.
Yes.
Like, you don't realize how fucking big this car is until you get next to it.
Massive, dude. Absolutely huge.
Like, very roomy inside.
Yeah. But like I said, this one we're doing, we left the drip rails. You know, we're keeping all the traditional muscle car feel to it, with modernizing that. The Mustang is going to be a full Restomod, completely smoothed out. We'll do everything just absolutely, completely modernized. So, but this is the motor that we're shoving. Oh yeah, you want to do this first?
Yeah.
This is the trunk.
So this is all. So this was all done. What's the guy's name?
Coco at Select Auto Upholstery.
At Select Auto Upholstery.
Yep.
And he did a great job. So we dropped this off to him. And he built the interior in like a week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Start to finish, done.
Yeah, did an awesome job. And then he also is the one who put the center console in there and did the stereo inside the motor. So
100%.
Awesome job.
So this is the 5.0 with the Roush supercharger that's getting shoved in the 65.
Yeah.
And it was funny because when we went down and picked up the car, they had originally bought this in the Trivik transmission to put in a 1970 Mustang, which is much larger.
Yeah.
He didn't know we were shoving this in the 65. When we made the deal and I made all the handshake work, he literally goes, "Wait a minute, you're putting this in the 65?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." He goes, "Bro, I hope you got life insurance." Literally what he tells me. And JD's a very eccentric dude. He's really cool.
Yeah.
But he was like, I want to see this when it's done. Because this is going to be a go-kart.
I love it.
A go-kart on steroids is what this car's going to be.
Yeah. So exciting for me is I get the Nova back up tomorrow, and then this comes probably in a month or so.
About a month.
And then the Mustang probably end of summer.
That's the goal, end of summer.
Which is awesome. So like I'm so happy that I actually start to see these things because like I have no patience whatsoever.
Beautiful thing about it is if I break it, I can fix it.
I love it. And me, on the other hand, I cannot do that.
That's why, dude. That's why we wanted to just drive it our first time for you. Yeah. Because you never know. See you're rolling the fucking.
Yeah. Is it illuminated?
No, it's just that bright.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, like I said, there's little things here and there, but for the most part, dude, this bitch is for a photo shoot for this one. Incredible, dude.
I can tell you right now, in drive, at like 1,800 RPMs, is 45 miles an hour.
Okay. Got it. Perfect. All right.
You move the gas this much, and it'll break the back tires loose.
No shit.
Bro, it is dumb. Your wife just thanked me for giving you a death trap.
Yeah.
She goes, are the tires supposed to be bald like that? I said, yeah, they're super sticky. They're like racing style tires,
Yeah.
you know? She's like, so basically you guys just handed my husband a death trap. I said, no, he told us to build it.
Yeah, if you're doing it in a asphalt drive, the photo shoot, you're gonna hear the rocks grabbing the
Yeah,
tires.
and
And
ripping them
I was
out.
telling you that
Yeah,
yesterday.
I figured that. Yeah.
So,
Cool. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate you.
My name is Joe. My mechanic in Port St. Lucie. Built a car for Dominic. It was just a 72 Nova plain Jane, 15-inch wheels, stock suspension, stock interior, no windows, no door glass. There was nothing in this car. It came to me as just a roller with no nothing. I sent all the pictures to Dominic. It's now a full DSE suspension under it. It's got a LSX 427 in it with a Gen 5 Whipple. It's got a 4L80E transmission built by ATF. It's got a Ford 9-inch. It's got everything underneath the sun that is to make this car everything to hold the power. It makes 1,032 horsepower. It makes 1,013 foot-pounds of torque. It's got full Vossi wheels. It's got 14-inch rotors, bare brake system. And other than that, it's a beast, man. This thing came to me. It was really, it was a basket case. It was a really rough-looking car. Dominic was, I would say, patient as much as he could be, but the final product is what we really enjoyed, and I'm real proud of this build.
What's your favorite part of the car?
I have the whole car as my favorite part. I mean, Dominic picked the wheels, not my choice, but it does look good. It does offset the car really nice. I'm not a fan of the wheels, but it does offset, and it does make it look good. Not to say your taste is bad. Looking at your selection here, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying. But my favorite part of the car is just the engine and transmission, just the power plant, what I designed for him. Where we were going with that originally was he wanted 400 or 500 horse. Well, then I learned a lot about Dominic, and he was into pro bodybuilding and he hangs out with nothing but muscle heads. I built him a muscle car, and that was my rendering. That's when it came to me. It was just not what I wanted, not how I saw the car, and now I looked at it and it looks like him. It fits his personality.
What was the biggest hiccup?
Dominic. For sure, he was the biggest hiccup. But other than that, the hiccup was actually waiting on parts. My problem was buying different engines, getting to the engine, getting them to when I tear them down, I want to make sure that everything is going to hold up to the power that that it has, and it did not. So we failed twice on engines. Finally I said I'm done with buying people's headaches and junk. I went and had one built professionally. So this was what I needed for the vehicle, and also the 1400 horsepower transmission holds up to it. It's all automatic overdrive. He just gets in it, turns a key, go. Other than that, man, it turned out phenomenal. I really like it. Justin was the one that did all my fabrication as far as my heat exchangers and my exhaust, Orsi Fab. He was one part of my build, and that's it, man. And all the paint and body work was done by Chromefish, and it turned out to be exactly what I wanted it to look like. I mean, I'm not a Nova fan, but this car came out absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Really, really liked the car.
Alrighty, so today I'm doing a full photo shoot and video shoot of Dom's Pista, and I believe when his Nova's all done, we're going to do that too. Full YouTube video, full photo documentation of the Pista. It's one of the greatest Ferraris made in recent times, arguably. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but he just put some Boston forged wheels on here. I'm an automotive photographer and videographer. I document high-end supercars, everything from project cars all over South Florida and the country. So Dom and I have been working close for about two years now since we first met. He first got his McLaren Senna, and then I met up with him. What's the other car that we did? This is McLaren Senna, and then it was his, damn, Dom's gonna kill me if he's gonna watch this footage. Dom, what was the other car? We did his Senna, and then we did his, dude, I'm losing my mind. That's what it was. We shot his Senna twice. I did his McLaren Senna when it was stock. We went over in Stewart, and then his McLaren Senna when we put the Boston wheels on. So, okay, don't kill me. I almost forgot what we did. Both cars out, we're gonna do a full rolling photo and video of the Pista and also the Chevy Nova. So yeah. No, cool thing, since I know I've made a joke about me being so tall getting into this car, the perks of being tall in the photography world is that who needs a drone when I'm 6'4"? I could put this on a timer. We'll do 5 seconds. Hold the film, hold the focus, go all the way up. feel like this is a Dave Portnoy pizza review. Today we have Ferrari 488 Pista, Plum Energy, Orange Sunrise. First time tasting it. One sip, everybody knows the rules. That's pretty good. And I'm not getting paid for this. That's actually pretty good. Tastes like Fanta. That's really good. This is not paid advertisement. Dom, if you make any money off this, I will be invoicing you.
All right, so disaster number one, just fully immense. I just cleaned it up, but the radiator hose popped off. You can see it in here. We literally pulled it in the garage. You see it like right in there, popped off the back of the radiator. Sprayed everywhere, so I just cleaned it all up, most of it at least. Actually, not at all. There's a ton right here. But I'm just getting that fixed right now. The guys actually come into my house right now to fix it. I think it just wasn't connected properly. Got a little hot, shot off, covered the inside of the fucking motor, supercharger, so cleaned all that up. But all in all, like, absolutely in love with the car. You know, I think the detail on this, like I've talked about, I think in the past is money. Like we did the Lamborghini yellow, so the yellow on the supercharger, the yellow on the brake calipers, yellow on the diamond stitching in it. So this car's theme is definitely black and yellow. The Charger is going to be black and red. The Mustang is going to be black and like a gray color, like a satinish gray like this. But other than that, man, the car is absolutely insane. There's like a few little tweaks here and there that we need to figure out. Kyle just came and shot the car, so the rollers came out insane. I can't wait to show you guys that. But I'm overall extremely happy. Like little things like this aren't really that big of a deal at all, based on how the car drove. It drove incredible on the highway. I was super fucking worried about driving it on the highway, to be honest. Need seat belts. Forgot to put the seat belts in, Jacob. But so sick, so happy. 3 years waiting. I'm gonna drive it for the next couple of days, try to figure out like what is off, what I need to fix, what needs to be tweaked. There's a few things here and there, but all in all, it is perfect. I'm obsessed with it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this car as much as I do. This is probably gonna be my favorite car in the collection until the Charger's done or the Fastback is done. But overall, yeah, I'm not like lost for words. The paint, everything, like it's beautiful.